Hello everyone, this is Vaishnavi H and my seminar is on brain tumor segmentation using deep learning. These are the contents. Here comes the introduction part. Brain tumors are the consequence of abnormal growths and uncontrolled cells division in the brain. They can lead to death if they are not detected early and accurately. Some types of brain tumors such as meningioma, glioma and pituitary tumors are more common than the others. The meningiomas are the most common type of tumors that originate in the membranes that surround the brain and spinal cord. The gliomas are a collection of tumors that grow within the substance of the brain and often mix with the normal brain tissue. Gliomas tumors lead to a very short life expectancy when the size of the tumor is relatively large. The pituitary tumors are abnormal growth of the brain cells. Pituitary tumors usually develop in the pituitary gland of the brain. These tumors can appear anywhere from the brain because of their intrinsic nature. Also, they do not have uniform shape, they have different sizes, shapes, and contrasts. In general, medical image segmentation is the process of automatic or semi automatic detection of boundaries within a 2D or 3D image. In recent years, many works have been done for segmentation of medical images, such as skin lesion, brain tumor detection, monitoring heart ventricles, and liver diagnosis. Here comes the objective part. Magnetic resonance imaging is a medical imaging technique which is extensively used for diagnosis. Here, the MR images are taken from the three different directions. These views are called sagittal, axial, and coronal. Magnetic resonance imaging is a medical imaging technique. In this, these views are sagittal, axial, and coronal, and the brain tumor segmentation techniques are a critical component in tumor detection. Using machine learning techniques that learn the pattern of brain tumor is useful because manual segmentation is time consuming and being susceptible of to human error or mistakes. And here comes the area of the project. Deep learning. Deep learning is a part of a broader family of machine learning methods based on artificial neural networks with representation learning. Learning can be supervised, unsupervised, or semi supervised. Deep learning architectures such as deep neural networks, deep belief networks. Recurrent neural networks have been applied to fields including computer vision, speech recognition, material inspection, and broad game programs, where they have produced results comparable to and in some cases surpassing human expert performance. Here comes the methodology. Here comes the methodology that we have used to overcome the brain tumor segmentation. In this, most automatic brain tumor segmentation methods use handcrafted features such as edges, corners, histogram of gradient, local binary pattern, etc. In these methods, the focus has been on implementation of classical machine learning pipeline. Usually, healthy brain tissue consists of the three parts: gray matter, white matter, and cerebrospinal fluid. All previous works on the data set that we were working with are classification of the tumor types. Here we have used the convolutional neural network is used for the learning how to segment images. The CNN extracts features directly from pixel images with minimal pre-processing. The network we use is LinkNet. It is a light deep neural network architecture designed for performing semantic segmentation. This network is 10 times faster than the SegNet and more accurate. The intended features are first extracted and then given to a classifier. The training procedure of the classifier is not affected by the nature of those features. Conventional neural networks do not use the handcrafted features and they have been applied successfully to segmentation problems. And here here comes the future scope. In future scope, this technique can be developed to classify the tumors based on feature extraction. This technique can be applied for ovarian, breast, lung, and skin tumors. Instead of rectangular boxes, can work with a general boundaries, level set based framework. Here comes the advantages and disadvantages of the brain tumor segmentation. The pros: it uses region based left right symmetry rather than the point wise symmetry. Uses single MR image. It does not require training data and also does not need the image registration. And some of the disadvantages are high computational complexity. And here comes the final conclusion of the brain tumor segmentation. We introduced a new method for computational conventional neural network to automatically segmenting the most common types of brain tumor, that is glioma, meningioma, and pituitary. The results show that the separation of images based on angles improves segmentation accuracy. And there are some of the types that are used in this method are called. In this paper, we introduced a new method, and there are the best dice score that was obtained in 0.79, and the lowest dice score is our in our experiments was 0.71, which is related to the images from the axial view of the head, and the relatively high score was obtained from segmentation of tumors in sagittal view images. Sagittal view images do not contain details of other organs, and tumor is more prominent than other images. And our proposed method may be implemented as a simple and useful tool for doctors in segmenting of brain tumor in MR images. These are the references we have used to brain tumor segmentation. Thank you.